Arkhurst music. See, we make groove for all types of generations. And I've got a story to tell.
Okay, so the name is Darling.
See, Daddy was a storyteller, Mama was pragmatic, but Mama was the one who taught me how to dream. Life's a groove, you're a composer, it's an orchestra, you're a conductor. You've got to find the rhythm in you, beats and sing. You're about to sing. Whatever you do, just let the rhythm flow. You're about to create that magic. Brace yourself and let it count. Whatever comes your way, just push it aside and don't stop. Hey, don't stop. Please don't stop. Don't stop the music. Don't stop. Please don't stop. Just don't stop. Don't stop the music. Just don't stop. Don't stop. Please don't stop. Just don't stop. Don't stop the music.
Coming to life straight from them. So I think that first day we did Don't Stop. So the hook just came up. Everything was like within 20-30 minutes the whole song was done, and I was like, oh, okay, this can go somewhere. So that was the beginning, the genesis of the whole Papa movement. That was how it started. So yeah.
How was the creation, the connecting, and everything come on? How does your creative process usually work?
Okay, so with Papa mostly it's like we go with the vibe. Sometimes he might want an instrumental, you send him an instrumental and then he does his thing. Or most of the time when he's in the studio in the process where the whole thing is going on, that is when
don't stop, just don't stop the music. Just don't stop, please don't stop. Just don't stop the music.
With nothing in mind most of the time. Maybe just a storyline or an idea of what he wants to do. And then we just project that from imagination to production. That's how it's been for a very long time with Papa. And I'm saying he has challenged and pushed, because sometimes he wants stuff I don't even think I can bring out of myself. But he's always like, this is what I want. I want that, that feel, that. So it's like you have to always create the thing for Papa. When Papa asks, you have to find it wherever it is. You just have to bring it out. So it has been very challenging. Okay, so the name is Darling. That is the real name actually. But the producer name is Big Boy Darling. So I've been in the music production scene for about a little over 5 years now. And a friend of mine introduced me to one man. I didn't know him at that time. So, and the name of that friend was Richie Tay. So he said he knew a man who wanted to come through to the studio. I was like, no problem, let him come. So day one, he brought in Papa. I didn't know him at that time. So I was like, when I met Papa the first time, I was like, are you sure this is the man? And he wants to do music. Okay, let's see how it goes. So we met in the studio, and then Papa was like, do we have anything, like any instrumental or anything? I was like, sure, but we can still create. So day one, we're in the studio. I started playing some chords and everything, and then the man started going in hard, and I was like, whoa, okay, maybe I might have misjudged the man, so let's see how it goes. And then he was like, okay, so can you mic me? I was like, no problem. Went into the booth, and then everything started coming to life straight from then. So I think that first day we did Don't Stop. So the hook just came up. Everything was like within 20, 30 minutes, the whole song was done. And I was like, oh, okay, this can go somewhere. So that was the beginning, the genesis of the whole Papa movement. That was how it started. So, yeah.
How was the creation, the connecting, and everything come on? How does your creative process usually work?
Okay, so with Papa, mostly it's like we go with the vibe. Sometimes he might want an instrumental, you send him an instrumental, and then he does his thing. Or most of the time, when he's in the studio, in the process where the whole thing is going on, that is when you get the best out of him. He likes it like right on the fire, not something that is done that he has to go and reminisce on it or something. So since then, we started working like that. Every project, we just come to the studio with nothing in mind most of the time. Maybe just a storyline or an idea of what he wants to do. And then we just project that from imagination to production. That's how it's been for a very long time with Papa. And I'm saying he has challenged and pushed me a lot, because sometimes he wants stuff I don't even think I can bring out of myself. But he's always like, this is what I want. I don't want that, that feel, that. So it's like you have to always create the thing for Papa. When Papa asks, you have to find it wherever it is. You just have to bring it out. So it has been very challenging. And honestly, I've learned a lot from that. So I can't say we haven't had bad days or something. Yeah, sometimes the mood might change, or sometimes we do the same thing over and over and over and over again. We still don't get what we want. But the fact, the beginning and the end of the whole matter is that whatever we are out to achieve, by the end of the day, whether it may take a week, a day, a month, whatever it is, we'll still get it done. So that is the most important part. And sometimes in music creation and production, it is not about how fast you finish. It's about the end product. Okay, so the name is Darling. That is the real name, actually.
Album. Music is my first love.
Music is my first love.
Yes,
Yo.
yes.
That one. That is my all-time favorite.
That was a challenging project.
That was a challenging
Getting
project.
the guys to put the right team together. That was interesting.
I think the whole song lasted over 20 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh, probably, it's more than 10 minutes though.
Yeah.
It was about, I think I have it, about 20, no, probably it's more than 10.
It was more than 10?
Yeah, it was about 20 something minutes. And hearing it at first, you think 20 minutes, wow. But if you listen to it, you know, it tells a story. It tells, like, you see how, like, it began from the beginning to the mid to the end. We had to bring in a violinist,
get him to get his groove on.
Yeah, and then a pianist. Trumpet.
Brought the trumpet.
What?
The same guy who did the sax did the trumpet.
Did the trumpet, okay, and then the acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
Yo, it was crazy. It was crazy. So if you haven't heard that, you should check it out. That is my favorite project so far.
But do you remember
By
the
far.
track 10 of the second album? The one where we brought the drummer into the talking drum.
Yeah. I remember that as well.
Yeah.
It's been a while now, but I still remember every experience.
Yeah. And then track 4, that's where we had Richie Tate to get emotional. Went into the booth with the guitar. Track 4, Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, yo.
Yeah. Poured his heart out. Said I was the best play.
True. Jack of all trades. Yeah, I still have all that. It's been very challenging, honestly.
So what advice would you give anybody who wants to go into music? A lot of guys say they want to go into music, they want to make an album, they want to make a song. Some want to go into production. What advice would you give them? Because everybody talks about the fact that you're mastering your sound play, your beats, your connections is dope. What advice can you give them?
Just 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 stay true to yourself. If you ask me, stay true to yourself. Know what you want to do. Sometimes along the way, everybody has opinions, but at the end of the day, you should know what you want to achieve and the target audience you want to capture. So you should have all that locked somewhere in your mind. So sometimes if you go with the crowd, you might deviate from your entire personality. So you just have to know what you want and learn. Very important. Learn, and then you must be open to be taught. Sometimes a lot of people think they know what they know. So because I can say I've learned a lot from Papa, honestly, and I'm sure he has also learned quite a lot from me as well. So it's like it's reciprocal. You have to open yourself up to be able to learn and then be taught. When you have that, you can go anywhere you want.
Very interesting, considering the fact that I'm not really good with instruments, and sometimes when I'm trying to portray with him.
Hello. And we are live. So, let's talk about the music of Arkhurst. the way that I wanted it to. So I met up with Big Boy Darling, just like you said in the earlier video, through another friend called Richie Tay. We went to the studio, we laid some tracks down. Don't Stop was built, that was the first track. And from there we moved on. Now I have my stuff, and a very good friend of mine, Albert Sapon, I remember, was part of the movement. You know, we had Colote, we had a number of people that got involved initially because they were trying to figure out what's this guy trying to do anyway, right? But Albert hooked me up with a friend of his called Faisal, and he's the one that came to lay the track on there. And it was crazy because here I am spinning, finished everything in a day. Then we brought Faisal. He also wrote his lyrics on the spot right in the studio, and we have this premium track. Now I love this track not because of how good it sounds or, you know, the lyrics, but it's just how it's connected with certain people. And so I had a lot of people calling me to thank me for making that track, because in the track I'm comparing life to music and the fact that you need to find your groove and the fact that you're the conductor of your life, right? And I remember one lady, a friend of mine in Kumasi, who called me and said, hey, you know what? Thank you. You saved my life. I said, what are you talking about? She said, I was at an all low. I felt like giving up on life. And I listened to your album, and this track woke me up. This track made me feel like I should not stop. This track reminded me that I can go on. And I said, that's beautiful. That's why we make this music, so we can inspire lives, so we can change mindsets, so we can encourage people. And so this is the first track on the first album, and it says, life is a groove. Find your rhythm and make it happen. You know, I talk a little bit about the dynamics of my growing up. Daddy was a storyteller, Mama was a pragmatic, Mama was all this is about the rules that parents played and how we connected as kids and dreaming and just trying to connect. And you know, I always knew that one day I'll find the time or find the space to get into this music group, but I wasn't sure that it was this time. So this was the beginning of the journey anyway. Thanks to Big Boy Darling, thanks to Richie Tay, who I met actually originally at Aqua Safari, but we connected. Thanks to Zara, back then she was a part of the trip. Thanks to DK actually, Kahaya, because if it wasn't for DK, it was my cousin Michelle's birthday, and if it wasn't for her, I might not have met Richie Tay, and if it wasn't for Richie Tay, I wouldn't have met Darling. So yeah, much respect to all of them, and I hope that we can use this music to connect with lives and to encourage people. And this is just the beginning of the musication. We're trying to connect, educate, share ideas, right? So find your groove, find your rhythm, start to orchestrate. This is your life. Let it go, flow. And so I'm going to let you listen to the music. Don't stop. And as we vibe on it, man, just think about the words, think about the lyrics, and how it affects your life. This is Papa. Peace out. And we'll connect again tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is timeless music. See, we make groove for all types of generations, and I've got a story to tell. See, Daddy was a storyteller, Mama was pragmatic, but Mama was the one who taught me how to dream. Life's a groove, you're a composer, it's an orchestra, you're a conductor. You've got to find the rhythm in you. Beats and sing, you're about to sing. Whatever you do, just let the rhythm flow. You're about to create that magic. Brace yourself and let it count. Whatever comes your way, just push it aside and don't stop. Hey, don't stop. Please don't stop. Don't stop the music.
I dip the brush in my soul and then I paint. Swirl of the melody that is stuck in my brain. You sing to the groove and let it move in your vein. As the saying go, when music hits, it feel no pain. I'm crying the blues, play me the OJs. Mama show me some moves, let's have the better days. People taking the pics and making memories. Timeless as music is what the song says. I'm breaking out of the box, now I'm a star. I took a leap of faith and it took me over the bar. Greatness now, the status of who we are. Watch me swerving through the hating without a scratch on my car.
Na 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 na, let the rhythm feed you. We're about to make that magic. Whatever you do, just don't stop. Hey, don't stop. Please don't stop. Don't stop the music. Don't stop. Please don't stop. Just don't stop. Don't stop the music. Don't stop. Please don't stop. Just don't stop. Don't stop the music. Don't stop. Just don't stop. Please don't stop. Don't stop the music. Oh. So life is just music. You have to find your rhythm. It may take time, but eventually you'll be in sync. Then you just take the baton, take control, and just conduct. But till then, don't stop. Don't ever stop. Don't ever, 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 ever stop the music. You're in control. Take charge. This is your life. Find that rhythm, find that groove, and paint your masterpiece. This has been your boy, Papa. Much love. Stay empowered. Peace out.
Oh, I put it on. Oh, cut out. I finished. Like now we end with the thing. Okay.